Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Bronze. In the last episode we started making our way from, I think it was Orchid City, and we were making our way through Brown Cave towards Russet Town. And we caught the majority of the Pokemon in Brown Cave, aside from Onix, which is obviously the Pokemon I have right here. Hopefully we're going to be able to catch it this time. Essentially, yeah, I just saved beforehand just because I want to hopefully have the chance of catching this this guy. We're also going to save here because, as you can see, I only have 2 Pokeballs, and it would be nice, obviously, not to have to come back here and just keep finding Onix and stuff like that. So fingers crossed this won't take too long. That one. Okay. Come on, you can just get in the ball. We're so close to. Stop it. Now you're getting annoying. There we go. So we catch an Onix, the rock snake Pokemon. And as you can see, we're just at the bottom of one of the lowest parts of Brown Cave, and we're just going to quickly take out this Geodude, and then we should be able to escape outwards. And hopefully, it should be, as you can see, it's morning outside. Wanted to do morning because we haven't been around here in the morning time. And Spearow, a Pokemon I can catch, actually, good point. So, you know, we obviously haven't been here in morning. We don't know what Pokemon are around here in the morning, so we might as well see. Hoppip is another Pokemon I can actually catch, I just realised. But we're too powerful. There we go, Spearow. Okay. Do we want to fuse? No. The nice thing about Flaffy is because Flaffy generally have pretty poor attack, I would think that Attacker won't take out these guys, hopefully. So we're going to see a Hoppip and a Spearow. Okay. Tackle. There we go, good. With Thunder Wave, just to be sure. Fingers crossed this one Pokeball will work. There we go. So we catch a Spearow, as well the tiny bird Pokemon. And obviously I'm out of Pokeballs now. So we will head into Russet Town, a familiar and discreet setting. We also haven't explored this place much, so we can do that as well. So, you can't change a name of a Pokemon you got in a trade, which is a shame. We have the name rater up here. Obviously I not nicknaming my Pokemon so much, so that won't be too much. But anyway, HM moves don't run out of uses, but they also don't sell them anywhere. Boy, I'm thirsty. Do they sell any people drinks here? Someone please direct me to the Humamart. Yeah, it is sort of weird that, you know, obviously get a lot more about how their Pokemon feel rather than how the humans do around here. Anyway, what did you say? I love taking a stroll on the town bridge, cool breezy air. We've got the PC. By PC I mean Pokemon Center. One time when I was battling, all my Pokemon could do was struggle. The PP of the moves were drained, so it was unable to use any attacks. Pokemon Centers fixed that right up. If your Pokemon know HM moves, they can use them even if they have fainted. Neat. And that Nurse sure is pretty. Sounds like Brock. So we're going to deposit in Onix and Spearow. And we're going to keep going. I heard there were troublemakers around, but I haven't seen a thing, which is good news. We have the gym here as well. So Russet Town Pokemon Gym Leader Weedy, the guy that grows on you. You've got to think that that's probably meaning a grass-type gym. In which case, we're probably not that great. In that great of a position with our Pokemon. But we actually should be at half-decent levels as well compared to them. But anyway, I'm tired of battling you kids. I'm tired of you kids battling your Pokemon in this town. It's too violent. There's that guy. Junction Park. Goes through there. We can go into here. So, my poor son keeps asking for the most inconvenient things. I don't know why I agree to them. What was he asking for? My dad says he'll catch me a wild Squirtle. Yeah, that's a pretty rare thing to find, it must be said. When exploring Brown Cave, me and my Pokemon found this fossil. I don't need it. You might have use for it. We get a plume fossil. I wonder what a plume fossil is. Fearow. I think fossils can be regenerated somewhere, but I wouldn't know anything about that. Plume fossil. It's not one we've had before. Maybe it's a later gen, or maybe it's just another another one that's been introduced by this by the creator of this hack. Anyway, congratulations! You are the 1000th customer. You have won a free bicycle. Would you like to claim your prize? Fantastic. Give me your name and number, and I'll register the bike to you. So we get a bicycle, and we can ride it anywhere except indoors. Cool, so that sorts that out. I'm just going to head out here into Junction Park. I think this was. Junction Park is like a maze, but you can get back to Little Pond if you have a cut HM. Which unfortunately we don't have. But what we will try and do is hopefully try and find another Pokemon to try and catch. This guy is tough. He's Pumbloom. Of course I could paralyze it, but I don't particularly care. So we get Pumbloom around here. What else? More Pumbloom. Don't particularly care. Thank you. What else? Anything more? Caterpie. So nothing. Metapod. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything too much here in I guess in morning. So we'll have to check up. Do I recognize that music as well? That's a good question. Okay, I don't recognize that music. I have no idea where that's from. But anyway, might just be because I'm less familiar to the Johto music than the Kanto music. But anyway, okay, so what we'll try and do is we'll try and catch a Hoppip very quickly. Cure ourselves of paralysis, and then we'll probably go and try and take on the gym. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't. And see how good we are in a position to face off against the gym leader. So, get Flaffy back in front. Hoppip, here we go. Okay, so yeah, that's good. Thunder Wave. Of course, it regains health and synthesis. And it's going to be annoying to catch. We'll try to. But no, okay, so there we go. We catch the second one, the Cottonweed Pokemon, to keep from being blown away by the wind. They gather in clusters. They do enjoy gentle breezes, though. So we catch a Hoppip, which we will now deposit into the PC. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to find a different Pokemon, well, maybe just a Grass-type Pokemon that actually can be used to some extent. But anyway, so here we go. Weedy, the guy that grows on you. Let's see what the Grass-type gym is like. So, hey, soon-to-be champ. Weedy uses Grass-type Pokemon. From my recollection, Fire types seem to be the strongest against them. Poison and Flying should do good against them too. So, how many trainers are in here? Okay, so we're going to take out this guy first, or girl. Isn't this place so luscious and grassy? A lovely place to battle. So we're going to take on Bugcatcher Joa to start off with. Go paralyze this Oddish. Obviously grass, we are unfortunately resisted. But we can easily take out that Oddish with just spamming some tackles. Joa was defeated. Flaffy grows to level 20, which is not bad at all. We'll heal up once more, and we will switch to Ferret. I think Ferret, just because Ferret's got higher attack, should be a better shout here. Very. I thought my Oddish was the best. So next up, watch out! My Pokemon will Hoppip into action. I wonder what Pokemon he's got. So he's got a Hoppip. We can Fury Swipes away, and it does a lot of damage. He's also got a Bellsprout. Wow, Fury Swipes takes that guy out, and he's got an Oddish as well. So nothing too surprising here. We defeat Bugcatcher Benny, and then we've also got this guy on the other side who comes up to us before we can heal. So get out the Weed Whacker, I'm gonna cut you down. So, Bugcatcher Mo wants to battle. He's also got a Bellsprout at level 15. We can quick attack it. Easy peasy. Ferret goes to level 20, and he also has a Hoppip. This time we'll go into Flaffy. Thundershock should be normal, which is not a bad thing at all. So we'll just Thundershock away and take out the Hoppip. We defeat Bugcatcher Mo. Too strong. You're too tough for a Weed Whacker to cut you down, he says. So again, we'll go and heal up. And then, I guess, we will take on the gym leader. So, that looks like him over here. We want Ferret level 20, yeah. So, anyway, you. I'm Weedy, I'm everywhere, and I pop up where you least expect it. I specialize in grass-type Pokemon. Just try to get rid of me. Nice cape, Weedy. Okay, so he starts off with an Oddish at level 17. So, we're slightly over-leveled, but that's not too much of an issue. Tackle does so much. Oh, okay, pretty hit. I was going to say that would be a huge amount for a tackle to do. Well, quick attack should finish this guy off. There we go. So one Oddish down. He has got 2 more Pokemon, and he starts off with. He's now got a Hoppip. We will go to Flaffy. Like Scamper, it seems to be going for the sweet scent, and it's really doing nothing. Goes for the synthesis to get some health back. Don't just keep. Okay, there we go. Couldn't keep synthesizing. Oh, I think that might have been a speed tie, which is why we kept sort of alternating who went first. Anyway, Flaffy takes out the Hoppip, and final Pokemon is a Bayleef. We're going to stay in because I want to Thunder. I'm going to paralyze this guy. And then I'm going to tackle him. Not going to be able to do too much with tackle. That's a crit hit though. That's not too bad. I'm going to swap out to Ferret now, I reckon. And we'll Fury Swipes. Ah, really? But there we go. Okay, so we got lucky there. Well, no, not really lucky. We were always in control of that battle. We take out his Bayleef. We defeat Weedy. Flaffy grows to level 20. It's over, man. It's over. You're an expert exterminator. You've earned this badge. So, Marg received the Weed Badge. The Weed Badge allows Pokemon up to level 30 to obey you. Also, Pokemon that know Cut will be able to use it outside of battle. You can take this too. So we get TM12, which is... TM12 contains Sweet Scent. It attracts Pokemon to you in the wild and lowers the evasiveness of an opponent in battle. Use it wisely. So he says, Grass Pokemon are the pinnacle. Well, at least in my mind, you should catch some more. Well, I'm looking to catch up on Grass Pokemon, but unfortunately, as we've just proven, Hoppip are not exactly the best battlers. Anyway, that was a fantastic and inspirational battle. I see nothing but good things in your future. You know, that'll big me up, I must say. So, we're going to go to the PC, and we're going to heal. Sweet Scent is really rubbish. I'd have so much preferred if he'd given me Giga Drain. Sweet Scent and Mud Slap, really. Wow. But we should be able to use Cut now, outside of battle, so we will teach this to Ferret instead of Tackle. Okay, and that change of colour just there indicates the change from morning to daytime. So we're just going to quickly go back here, see if there are any different Pokemon around in the day. There might not be. This isn't the most inspirational start. A couple of Rattata, Spearow. Is there anything new in the cave? Should be a good question. Probably not. Generally the caves don't change. I suppose that's because the day-night cycle isn't so clear there, in a way. Nah, I can't be bothered to check the cave. Okay, we're just going to get out of here. Yeah, it doesn't look like we get any luck with new Pokemon, which is a bit annoying. We'll just have to hope that Junction Park has something else for us to find. Is there anything else that we could cut around here, now that we can cut? Does not look like it. Okay, so we're just going to have to continue onwards. So, Junction Park through here. We now have cut, so we can cut through here, for example, and another new, well, I say new area, but we can see what Pokemon are also available around here. More Pidgey, more Metapod. Again, not the most inspirational sorts we'd love. I'd love to see some rarer Pokemon. Metapod, I'd love to see... I don't know, well, we'll see. But anyway, so this is Junction Park. Where did this lead us? So this is the right stair leads to Kanto, the left leads to Junction Park. This takes us all the way back to Lilycove, I think. Yeah, I think that's right. Just Lilycove. Okay, so he says bring your rod for Little Pond, that's right. Was that Route 24? But there's no way we've reached Route 24 yet, so I guess they haven't changed that script. I'm pretty sure he said Route 24. I might actually have to look back slightly at the tape of that. But what we can do now is we can get stuff that we couldn't previously get because we couldn't cut. Primarily I'm thinking of a couple of items on the next couple of routes. Because there was something... not around here, was it? No. There was something up here. Here we go. Okay, so we can cut through here. And we can get a rare candy, which is always nice. We shan't be using it yet, but it's always good to get rare candies. And I think there was also something on this route as well. Pond? Again. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so we can cut through here as well and pick up this item, which is a Great Ball, which is always handy item to have. And let me guess, I can't fly yet, so I should head back the other way, because we don't really want to have to go through Brown Cable over again. And this way we can at least avoid the vast majority of the encounters. If I'm clever enough with where I walk. Not going down there, for one thing. Okay, so let's just keep moving. Another Paralyzed Cure Berry. Sorry about this, we're just zipping back to places we've already been, obviously. Did we ever talk to you? I'm trying to find Pokemon. Clearly I'm not as good as you at it, but they seem to ignore me. Yeah, we did talk to you. I do remember that. Okay, so yeah. This is it? Okay, yeah, so we're back in Junction Park. And we're going to continue looking for some Pokemon. So we can cut through here. There's loads of... it looks like a real maze. What do you say? I was going to Kanto, but I went the wrong way. I was supposed to go north. I suppose that's maybe there if you accidentally take the wrong stairs, I guess. Right at the start, because obviously right at the start we go head over to Kanto. But anyway, there's something so lovely about a walk in the park. Cliche, but still refreshing. 3-way route gate. What do you have to say? There's something weird through here. Best keep out. Okay, so we are not allowed through there. Which I guess means we must be heading down. More Metapod. And I really shouldn't be missing, but it's just defense game. Okay, so switching Flappy. Caterpie, really? You're not going to give me anything half decent? Sunkern. Ooh. That's an option. Sunflora? I think Sunflora get a half decent moveset in this gen. Yeah, why not? I've been complaining about how I don't have a grass type. Let's get a grass type. We'll Thunder Wave it just to be sure. And because it's using Mega Drain, so we'll get back health. We'll use a Pokeball, I reckon. There we go! So we catch a Sunkern, the Seed Pokemon, which obviously evolves into Sunflora. It should be a decent chance for us, hopefully. But anyway, I'll beat you with my girl power, says this girl. Lascrissa starts off with a Murkrow. We should easily be able to take that out with the Thunderbolt. Sorry, Thundershock. It's also got a Sneasel. So we'll stay in. And we'll just Thundershock it. Should be a 2 hit. There we go. So we take out the Sneasel. I need more girl power. Stat. This is a real maze. So we're going to actually have to work our way through this area. Work out where on earth we're meant to be going. We can't actually head back because of the ledges. But anyway, we'll take on this guy anyway. Stranger Danger! Says Schoolboy Jack, who has a Sunkern. We'll Thunder Wave it. We'll tackle it. And he's also got a Nidorina. Oh, we're just going to go into Sunkern just for the experience. I completely forgot that we really should be thinking about keeping the experience going up. So Fury swipes Nidorina a few times. Get some quick attacks in as well. There we go, so we defeat Schoolboy Jack. Oh, you're not a bad guy in that case. Wow, you're pretty tough. Could I get your phone number? So we'll do that as well. There is a house here, which has a door on the wrong side, so it doesn't look like we can reach there. No, we can't walk in it either side, so we're just going to actually... I'm looking for a way to head north, because what I really want to do is heal up Sunkern. There we go. Gym. So we're going to heal up, and then we're going to start heading back down. Okay, in the lead. So, what have we already... We haven't fought you. Can we fight you? I can't find my way out of this place. So, it's Pokefan William, who starts off with a Marill, which is a bit unfortunate in his case. Didn't realise I started off with Mega Drain. That's not bad. It's one of the strongest moves you can learn without. I think it is the strongest grass move you can learn, aside from maybe Solar Beam, obviously. But one of the strongest grass moves you can learn without using TMs. So Sunkern gains 160, grows almost to level 14, but we'll stay at level 13. And we'll just keep going. You. Careful not to get lost in the park, says Pokefan Beverly, who has a Shuckle. So we will be normal against... I like the fact I know growth as well. We'll be normal against the Shuckle, I think, because Bug resists grass, but Rock is weak to grass. That should be the case. Shuckle does have crazy defense, if I remember correctly. All these Pokefans seem to have berries, which is a bit annoying. But we should just be able to Mega Drain away, but now we have to absorb, which is a bit annoying. There we go. So we take out the Shuckle. Sunkern will grow to level 14. And we defeat Pokefan Beverly. I'm going to give Sunkern an Ether, why not? Another Sunkern. Okay, so this is I think that's the one we cut through last time when we started heading through this way. So it looks like it is actually a route, as in like there is like a definitive sort of route through this area, and it's not just a massive labyrinth. And that's a dead end. Up is a dead end. We can't head left. We've already fought you and won. Wild Humbloom. Don't have a good matchup there. I'm pretty sure Sunkern is just, unfortunately, is just a grass type, and so is weak to poison, which is a little bit annoying. I need more Girl Power stat, she says. What we can do is we can head through here. So we'll cut through here, and we'll see where this leads us. Got that guy there, we can head south. And we've got a few other people, and we've also got a Pokemon Center which we can't enter. Which seems a bit silly. Let's have a talk. I can't get into my house. So that makes sense. As much as it is shocking, wreckage is cool to look at. Our town was severely damaged in a landslide. It's devastating, but we're lucky nobody was hurt. I found this in the rubble. I don't have much use for it. We get an Everstone. The next town is out southwest. So, at least they have a story as to why these buildings are completely blocked off. Anyway, you taught your Pokemon Cut. Where'd you get HMs? Okay, so that's this tiny area. Now, do we head south again, or do we go this... I think we're going to go this way just to explore. We've already done that battle. We've worked our way north. Oh, right, we can't actually do anything more then. Yeah, we can't do anything more. Okay, so that's the that is the whole cycle, just there. That did literally nothing to that Pumballoon. I might be considering... No, we should... Ah, there we go. Get a crit hit. Nice. Those Pumballoon are surprisingly bulky. That's also not a particularly clever idea. This is when you sort of want to go back to Brown Cave, where all of the Pokemon would be great for Sunkern to level up on, which is actually an idea. I'm heading this way now, might as well. Can't be bothered to change direction, so we're just going to cut through here and head south. So you. Hello, young'un. You like fishing? You've never fished before? Take this. So we get an old rod. Fishing is the best pastime ever. I'm always casting my rod. I've heard a really loud noise outside, but there aren't any windows. There must have been a gigantic Pokemon battle like out there, I guess. Don't know if he's talking about that landslide or not. Anyway, where is this? Well, no, we're going to fight this guy first. Nothing like freshly cut grass. Let's have a battle in it. Starts off with a Teddiursa. And we are going to Mega Drain away. Whoa, that did way too much. Stop trying to be it. Well, Thunder Shock, that should take out the Teddiursa. It does indeed. It looks like Sunkern's got really low stats, which might well be the case until it evolves. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, though. Perhaps I should catch some new Pokemon here. So, Route 6, Junction Park to Peel City, which I think should be our next target place to go. Wild Lickitung. It's true that you don't always see Wild Lickitung. Of course, you're going to confuse me. I just want to catch you. Oh, we take that, of course. Okay, cool. So we're going to talk to this person. I hope you're keeping out of trouble, kid. 'Tis the aim. 'Tis the aim. So I think I'm slightly starting to run out of time now, which sort of sucks. My aim, I think, I'm just going to try and get to Peel City as fast as possible. And then what we will do is we will come back to this area later. But first of all, we got to do this battle. May we battle? Says Picnicker Maya. She starts off with a Pineco. Do we assume that it's going to explode on me? No, it just protects. And then tackle. And then we'll Thunder Shock it. Okay, so the Pineco goes down. She has a second Pineco. Going to keep Sunkern, swapping Sunkern in because it's important that we get Sunkern evolved quickly. And finally got a Togepi, which I think is really good defense for some bizarre reason. Obviously he knows Metronome, so he can sort of... Glad that wasn't Earthquake, for example. But anyway, so Sunkern grows to level 16. She goes, oh dear. I tried my best, I swear. While you're good at battling, want to give me your phone number. We get Maya's number as well. Just picking up all the numbers. Could go for another chance at trying to catch this thing. Ah, don't hurt yourself in confusion, Sunkern. Oh, we get the paralysis on that. Okay, we're going to go for this now. Be a nice way to finish if we can catch this Lickitung. There we go! So we catch a Lickitung, the licking Pokemon. Trainer tips. Berries, trees grow new berries every day. Make a note of which tree bears which berries. So do we want to head this way? Mark, it's been a while. I've been training and catching as many Pokemon as I can. I hope you have too. So how about a battle? Right here, right now. Let's go. I won't take you lightly. Must we do a battle? I'm nowhere near protected. Anyway, Emma wants to battle. She sends out a Scyther to start off with. So we want to go into Flaffy here. It leers, which is worrying. We will Thunder Shock. It is super effective. And we can take it out in 2 hits, which isn't too bad. Okay, that's pretty cool. Next up is the Pidgeotto. We will stay in. Damn well we will. But the leers build up and can take us out. This is going to be annoying. We'll stop the paralysis. Sounds like a good idea. And then we will Quick Attack. Don't start making me miss things, Pidgeotto. Damn Sand Attack. There we go. So we take out the Pidgeotto. Final Pokemon is a starter, which is now Pikachu. We will stay in. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch into Lickitung. I'm going to Paralyze Cure Up for it. The reason I go into Lickitung here is just because it allows me to rid myself of those accuracy losses from Sand Attack, which is really nice. So then we can just finish off the Pikachu with some quick attacks. Torrid gains 333 experience points. Emma was defeated. Enough, you win. We get 1,000, we got a lot of money. So, okay, you bested me once again, but don't think this means I'm going to give up. In fact, I'll challenge you to a race. What kind of race? The first to get all 8 badges and defeat the Pokemon League wins. Do you accept? I knew you would. Until we meet again, Mark. Catch you later. So, welcome to the bustling Peel City, kid. So, that was a nice way to finish off that episode, actually. Welcome to Peel City, which seems very built up. I like the sprites here. Looks very different. So, in the next episode, we will be exploring Peel City. We'll also go back, see if there are any more Pokemon other than Lickitung to catch in that area. Also do all the battles around that area that we couldn't do in this episode. But I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I hope you will join me on the next episode.